We're on the unceded traditional territory of the Musqueam, the Tsleil-Waututh, and the Squamish First Nations. Howdy, Suanda Cheryl Bear Nadleh Whut'en First. My name is Cheryl Bear, and I'm from the beautiful village of Nadleh Whut'en First Nation, which is located in BC, about an hour and a half west of Prince George. I had an uncle who passed away when I was 5. My Uncle Norman, it was a very traumatic death. After my Uncle Norman's death, I would wake up in the middle of the night, or I couldn't sleep, and so I'd go sit by my parents' bedroom door and I would listen to them breathing. And my dad, he had maybe a slight sleep apnea, so he would be breathing and then he would stop, and then I would be frozen. And then my dad starts breathing again, and then I start crying and bawling. I think that kind of trauma just sort of it sticks, right? In 2011, I ended up in the hospital over the course of about 3 or 4 months, and I went in with chest pains and I couldn't breathe. And all of those 3 or 4 times they sent me away. They're like, "Ma'am, you're fine, go home." And I was like, no, I don't understand, I'm dying, there's something so wrong. And finally, I think on the last visit, the emergency room doctor said, "I think you should see your GP and just talk about anxiety." So I go to my GP and I filled out this test. And he's like, "Yeah, you have anxiety, high anxiety." I thought, I want to lean into healing as much as I possibly can. I reached out and I found a really great Indigenous counselor. Counseling, it might have saved me. It was so helpful to me, those couple of years of learning about all of this. My day job is working as the Director of Community Ministry at First United Church. It's on the Downtown Eastside of Vancouver, which is known as the poorest neighborhood in Canada. It really is a very tight-knit community. There's a lot of brokenness, there's a lot of addiction here. There's a vulnerability and there's an honesty. So nobody, walks around acting like, I've got it all together and I know exactly what I'm doing. And it's helped me to also be that vulnerable about these things. I love doing things organically and letting relationships grow and just trying to be a healing presence to folks. And some of the best friendships of my life have come out of working with folks on the Downtown Eastside. My dream is to have just a low barrier space where people could come in and just get spiritual care and have a spiritually safe place and just feel loved by God.